You know what I find funny? How fucking hypocritical women can be when it comes to friendships with the opposite sex. Now, this is what I mean. You hear all the time. Now, I'm gonna talk shit in this video, but I'm mostly joking. But I am gonna talk shit in this video. You hear all the time how women talk about, oh, I don't know how to respond to men. I don't know what to say to men, because anything you say to them, they take it as an invitation to holler. Door opens, the dude opens the door for you. Maybe he doesn't even do that. Dude's just like, hey, baby, hey, what's up with you, bro? How you doing? Shit, where you going? I don't know how to respond to that, because if I say anything, he's going to interpret as an open door to holler at me. So what do women do sometimes? They don't say shit. And then that makes them look stuck up. That makes them look, makes them look a certain way. Some women don't give a fuck. But some women are like, oh, I don't know what to do, because you interpret saying something to me, me saying something to you, me responding, me being friendly, as an invitation to holler. This is how women are fucking hypocrites. Because if a dude is in a relationship and he does not holler at this, he doesn't holler at you, he's just friendly with you. You don't know he's in a relationship. He's just friendly with you. If you decide to talk to him, to have a conversation with him, to get to know him a little bit, you bump into him a couple of times, whatever the situation is, you've opened the door to potentially liking this dude. But he didn't holler at you. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing in reverse. A woman's like, I'm just being friendly with you. I'm just being social. I'm just seeing you as a human being and responding to you. It's not an invitation to fuck me. It's not an invitation to be my boyfriend. But women often do that in reverse. Somehow, whatever way you spark a conversation, you bump into each other a couple of times. You discover that you two have a little rhythm. You kind of like talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? If I walk into some place and I see you, be like, hey, what's up? Maybe we give each other a hug, have a quick little conversation. Now, there's some people you do that with. You have a quick little something to say to them, and then you bounce. There's familiarity. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And then you go about your way. Like, we cool enough that I'm not going to ignore you. But I ain't really about to have a conversation to fuck with you like that. I got other shit to do. And there's some people, and you know this, there's some people, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Like I say, you hug, this and that, whatever. And then you talk. And now you kind of want to hang out with the person. What you up to? What you about to go do? This and that, blah, blah, blah. There's a connection. There's a fucking connection. That's not an invitation to holler. That's just a connection as far as being human beings, as far as just maybe having some type of rhythm, something in common. So you could bump into a woman, like I say, spark a conversation. Now you semi-know each other. If you see each other, you point each other out, go over to each other, hug, little kiss on the cheek, whatever. What you up to? Why you here? But if she if at some point in time you tell her you're in a relationship, you're already kicking it with somebody, girlfriend, fiance, wife, baby mama, whatever. If she kind of backs up or starts getting cold or starts copping an attitude, she's the one that got it twisted. She thought that your conversation and you being friendly was an invitation to holler. That's bullshit. That's hypocritical. I've come across that more than once, more than twice, a couple of times, where it's like, am I supposed to announce to you from the very beginning that we start talking that I'm in a relationship? How fucking arrogant is that? I don't roll like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can just have a nice little conversation, brief, be friendly with each other, and it don't got to mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Now, maybe the topic of conversation could start pointing in a certain direction, and as a Sigma male, I can pick up on certain signs. But like I say, that's an assumption. It's an assumption. Sometimes I've been right, and sometimes I've been wrong. So if you don't want to assume things, then, you know what I'm saying, we just being friendly. We just being cool here. You know what I'm saying? But when it's introduced, when you introduce it, when the dude, because a dude could not say anything. A dude never really has to say anything. And then, of course, a dude can fully lie. And then that kind of shows off perhaps his intentions. But when you got to do, and you hear women all the time, like, oh, men are out here cheating, and oh, men are out here doing this and that, and blah, 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 and living separate lives, and how you going to holler at me, and you got... So what happens when that dude don't holler at you? What happens when that dude didn't ask for your number, or he didn't ask to hang out with you exclusively, or anything that he really mentioned with you was something that was just innocent conversation? Put it like this. If it's conversation, and I've got another video that talks about this. If it's conversation that really we're only comfortable talking about, like if somebody else enters the conversation, we kind of change the conversation, then you know somebody was already thinking something. The vibe was already on a certain level. If a man and a woman, and I mentioned this in another one of my videos, if a hetero man and a hetero woman are having a private conversation, they don't have to be the only ones in the room, but if they're having a basic private conversation where they're basically a two-person bubble, and that conversation is more than 20, 25, 30 minutes, somebody thinking something. Somebody feeling something. So I'm just saying, but that's a whole nother conversation. What I'm saying here now is that if a man and a woman are having a conversation, a nice, friendly, surface level conversation, and the introduction by that man that he's in a relationship, if that causes that woman to back up, change course, kind of develop an attitude, get a little cold, she was the one that got it twisted. And that's being hypocritical. That's being a fucking hypocrite. You crucify men on, oh my God, any word I say to you, you think it means my pussy lips is open. And look, I understand. I do understand. But it's hypocritical to then act like when you're having a pleasant, surface level, friendly conversation with a dude, and he has not pushed up on you, he has not tried to fuck you, he has not asked about your relationship status, he's kept all of that shit separate. Like, you introduce that if you want to. I'm just talking to you like a regular person. But when it's discovered, when the dude introduces, because it's different if she finds out, oh, you were lying to me. No, there was no reason to tell you. We wasn't on that page. You assumed that, or you wanted that. So, but when he tells her, yeah, I'm in a relationship, if she backs up, she's a fucking hypocrite. Now, I understand if you back up, you're like, look, I ain't trying to be in that type of mix-up. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm looking for someone for me. That's understandable. But that dude didn't know that you were on a date. That dude didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, this was, you were hunting, you were fishing. He didn't know that he was, he was on the hook. He just thought he was being friendly. So then you get some women that are like, oh, no, player. You don't get to be friendly if you're in a relationship. You need to let everybody know you got your ring on, you're in a relationship, you're committed, whatever. You ain't brand new out here. You know how women are. The moment that you think a woman is potentially, and then the next starts moving, well, I guess depending on what women you fuck with. The point being is, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because that dude gonna do whatever he gonna do, regardless of whether he announce it or not. And what's also raw about it is that woman is going to do whatever she gonna do about it, regardless or not. So that dude could fully be like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. And the female be like, that's between you. As long as you keep that shit over there. Me and you right here. Or the female could be like, oh, you in a relationship? Oh, no, yeah, no. We can't be friends now. We can't be friends because I'm in a relationship? Because I'm in some type of relationship. You and I can't be friends? That's an indictment on you. Don't be out here talking about how men, this and that, and this and that, hungry ass pack animals. Anytime you say something to them, they think it's red meat towards the pussy. No. Anytime a dude that you have interest in says something to you, you want to put some type of ring on it or whatever metaphor you want to use for a relationship. That's bullshit. That's hypocritical, and y'all know it. So I love y'all. I respect y'all. And I have these type of conversations with women, which is part of the reason why they like me, because I'll go there with them, and then we'll have a fucking 2-hour conversation, wondering if the other one wants to fuck the other person, or if it's just surface level. But it can just stay surface level. Now what? I want to fuck you, maybe you want to fuck me, and yet it can stay surface level. Now what? You afraid? That's on you. That's on you. Don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on men. If you are in a relationship and I'm in a relationship, we can be friends, right? Because we both got somebody, right? No. So that's why I said earlier, the answer is yes and no. It depends on whatever the fuck that woman really wants to happen. And that's why it's hypocritical and it's bullshit. But I still love you, boo.